Check, 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 check. Let's get this thing to stand still. She's lining up a huge J over there. Let's get it. So what's up, YouTube? I wanted to make this video because I feel as if someone needed to hear this message, as well as myself. I want to replay this message for my future references when I have to dwell about not practicing what I preach. Earlier today, I did a video on living in the moment. And in that moment, I got a phone call from my insurance company saying, hey, your car is totaled, right? So in that moment, I was pissed off because I just lost my Jeep. I had this Jeep since 2018, had some sentimental value. I love the color, and now it's gone. And I'm going to be carless. And I was pissed off. I came home, my girlfriend's trying to help me look for a car, and I'm just giving her crap because I'm in a pissed off mood and because I'm not living in the moment. I was so focused and worried about what am I going to do about a car, as opposed to taking a step back and reflecting and listening to what I preach. What does it mean to live in the moment? I'm gonna ask her and let you all listen.
To appreciate what you have in front of you, not what you don't have or what you did have, but what you have in that moment. Being aware of your surroundings and having control and the understanding of what's there right now, not what is yet to come.
Because tomorrow's not promised, and the people who are existing in this current field of play aren't always guaranteed to be there, and we miss out.
Things are forever changing.
Right. There's actually a good movie called Click by Adam Sandler, and if you remember it, it came out in, I think, in like 2004, where it is a perfect analogy of what I'm talking about tonight, where it goes along the lines of he wanted to be this successful, he wanted to be like the top boss at his job or whatnot, and he came across a magic remote by this angel that gave him this magic remote. And what this remote did was it fast forwarded his entire life. It fast forwarded all the bad moments, all the good moments, every moment that mattered to his kids. Like, spoiler alert, I mean, the movie is old, you probably all should have seen it by now. But he ends up becoming this big time rich CEO of this company, and his kids are all grown. He missed out on his parents. He missed out on his dog that he loved. Every moment he let it pass, and he asked his kids, what was I doing? And he was in a form of autopilot. He wasn't living in that moment, but he fast forwarded to all the good moments of when he received success. But he ends up dying, but the dying was a reset to show him this is what you need to focus on. You need to focus on living in a moment and enjoying the journey to your success, as opposed to skipping through it. And we all need to do that. And I had to remind myself today that I wasn't living in the moment when I was being angry about my car situation. Like, I don't know what car I'm going to get, but I look at it as a blessing by the universe. Whether you want to believe in God, the universe, or whatever source, these things come, there's going to be curveballs in your life that are going to happen. And whether you manifested this or not, like for me, for example, I manifested traveling across the country, traveling across the world, and I had a Jeep. I uprooted my whole life. My girlfriend and I changed our entire lifestyle, and we brought this travel trailer where my Jeep wasn't going to tow that. So now it is as if the universe is starting to push me into the direction that we manifested, and that's the way that I look at things. So whether or not I find a truck online, I'm not stressing about finding a car right now. I'm gonna take it step by step and worry about getting my tags and title from the MVA and then submitting it to my insurance company. And then I'm gonna focus on finding a car. And the right car will be available, the car that is necessary, that will serve my purpose. Because that Jeep no longer serves my purpose, and that's why it's no longer here. And that's what we all have to realize. Sometimes when you manifest a certain aspect of your life is going to change and go into a different direction. If you saw my manifestation video, you saw how I manifested a successful YouTube channel. And during that, I lost my following on TikTok, where I thought that all those TikTok followers were going to come to my YouTube channel. Far from the case. I lost all my TikTok followers, and I ended up rebranding and regrouping on figuring out how I can have a successful YouTube channel. So now that's why you're all here. And I feel like you have something to add to this. You're cueing me. What's up?
Well, anything that happens, it's gonna at the end best suit your needs. Without change, you don't have growth. So manifesting something different for yourself is going to change in many different ways, and ways that you don't understand fully now, but it all works out and it comes to best suit you in the end. So everything serves its time and purpose, and now is the time and place for something new.
That's right. And that's part of the journey, like, and I feel like with me being in that lower vibration, right? That lower mindset, I had to step back and go to the gym, and I had to like regroup and think, because I was in a pissed off mood. I'm just searching for cars. Like, I need to find a car right away because my rental car is giving me 2 weeks to find a car, and I'm just stressing out like I need to find a car. But that's putting me in a lower vibration. That stress, that mindset, focusing on the deadline, focusing on, oh, I need to get this done by a certain time. No, I took a step back and realized the right car is going to find me. We will find each other, and that's the car that's going to serve my purpose for possible this new lifestyle. And I feel like you have one more thing to say. Go ahead.
It's just now you have an opportunity, you have options to make a different choice.
Right. And there's always a blessing in this as well, because I mean, honestly, I still had a car note. That's gone now. They're going to pay me off my car note. Now the only thing I have to do is find a car. And why I had to step back and be like, why am I so pissy off that? That's like first world problems. If all I have to do is find a car to suit my needs, what am I being so pissy about that for? I was pissed. I was really, because I wasn't in the mindset to search for a new car. I just lost my car, and it threw me for a loop. As I was talking about a video about living in the moment, realizing that I'm not practicing what I'm preaching by focusing on events that are happening in the future. Because like I said, tomorrow's not here yet. Tomorrow's not promised. The past hasn't even happened. The past has happened. Those thoughts, when we aren't living in the moment, we bring these past thoughts and we bring them to the present. These thoughts we already thought. So it's like, why are you thinking them right now? You're focusing on the present play at hand. And that's one of the things where when you walk in our house, the first thing you see is live in the now, because I need everybody to understand this concept about being present, living in one of these moments where you don't know, you're going to be talking about that moment years from now when you don't realize you're in that moment, because it was such a good moment. And those best moments in life happen when you don't realize they're happening. You're just constantly you're existing in the moment. So that's pretty much what I had to say today. I felt like the universe wanted me to say this message because someone else had to hear it, not just myself. Someone out there needed to hear, stop worrying about the yesterday. Stop worrying about the future. Enjoy the journey. Live in the now. Anything else? Yeah, that's it. Take care.